From January to June of the year 2025, the spirit of service, faith, and preparation has guided every communication effort and audiovisual production of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in the Caribbean area. With the aim of helping children with special conditions, the Church of Jesus Christ donated medical equipment at the Jose Manuel Rodriguez Tabares School, Dominican Republic, which performs important work in cases of deaf-blindness and multiple disabilities. In Puerto Rico, 57 young single adults strengthened their faith in the Savior and their commitment to God through cultural activities and community service at the YSA conference, in a gathering that brought together young people from different stakes in the country. In Jamaica and Guyana, countries known for their vibrant cultures and warmth, the light of the gospel shone brightly during the early months of 2025. In collaboration with the Interreligious Organization of Guyana, the inaugural ceremony of the World Interfaith Harmony Week was held in Guyana, an event that took place at the facilities of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, specifically in the Georgetown Chapel. For the first time, Elder Patrick Caron, a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, visited Jamaica and Guyana, leaving an apostolic blessing among the members of the church. His message of faith and hope reached other Caribbean islands thanks to technology. March was a month when love for others was greatly manifested, from equipped kitchens to water wells, from school supplies to medical technology. The Church of Jesus Christ extended its hands to those who needed it most. It was a time when charity was expressed in action, and each donation told a story of hope. Dominican Republic, donation of orthopedic prostheses in support of reducing neonatal deaths in the Enriquillo region, and contribution to the milk bank of the Marcelino Vélez Hospital. Jamaica and Guyana, delivery of medical and educational supplies. Barbados, donation of a medical scanner to Queen Elizabeth Hospital and inauguration of the Caribbean Regional Logistics and Excellence Center for Emergency Response. Strengthening disaster response capacity through partnership with the World Food Program and establishment of a storage and humanitarian training center in Barbados. In that same spirit, the Church of Jesus Christ received the honorable visit of Her Excellency the Ambassador of Panama in the Dominican Republic, Yira Ramonet, who was cordially received by Elder Jorge Zevallos, President of the Caribbean area. During her tour of the area offices and the facilities near the Santo Domingo Temple, common visions were shared about service, Christian values, and the importance of facilitating missionary work in the area. With a strong focus on preparing the new generation for missionary service, Elder Jorge Zevallos, President of the Caribbean area, led the launch of the Missionary Brigades, an inspiring initiative that has mobilized thousands of young people from the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, and Puerto Rico, along with their leaders and parents, in special devotionals focused on spiritual and physical preparation to serve a mission. These efforts culminated in powerful YSA conferences, such as the one held in the Dominican Republic, which brought together 657 young people who participated in cultural activities, community service, spiritual workshops, and moments of deep connection with the restored gospel. Each gathering testified to the eternal potential of this generation and the Savior's love for His children in the Caribbean. In that same month, the area presidency addressed the Caribbean congregation through an audio-visual presentation of the prophetic priorities for 2025. The video has had more than 19,000 views. The sessions of the General Conference were broadcast through a regional media network that included transmission on television channels and local radio stations in countries such as the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and others. This strategy allowed thousands of people to receive the prophetic truths in their own language from their homes.
Asombro me da el amor que me da Jesús.
Under the powerful slogan, "Jesus Christ is the greatest love," the Easter 2025 campaign was launched throughout the Caribbean area. A direct call to Live Holy Week resonated in homes, on cell phones, and in people's hearts. The area presidency inspired us with a special devotional filled with sacred music and messages that testified of the divine power of the life, death, and resurrection of the Savior, which was broadcast on a network of local stations in the Dominican Republic. Additionally, missionaries from the entire area with Easter cards invited people to experience Holy Week and worship meaningfully by attending a special sacrament meeting. The month of May began with a special seminary devotional with Brother Chad H. Webb, administrator of seminaries and institutes of religion of the Church, witnessed by thousands of young people from the Caribbean in their languages through a special broadcast. Representatives of municipal governments participated in 2 state conferences in the Dominican Republic. The mayor of Santo Domingo Norte, Betty Geronimo, attended the Sunday morning general session of the Villa Mela State Conference, accompanied by other municipal and community authorities and Elder Valerie Cordon, 70, General Authority. Likewise, in the Santiago South Stake, Mr. Ulises Rodriguez Guzman, mayor of the municipality of Santiago de los Caballeros, attended the Sunday session along with Elder Jorge Ceballos, president of the Caribbean area. To commemorate Mother's Day in almost the entire Caribbean area and to convey the sacred meaning of being a mother, a special video was released for them showing how the ordinances of the gospel of Jesus Christ provide hope and that we can live with God in a state of happiness with our families. In May of 2025, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was recognized by the National Institute of Comprehensive Early Childhood Care in the Dominican Republic for its valuable contribution to the milk bank of the Marcelino Vélez Hospital, where dozens of newborns in vulnerable situations have received a chance at life. In this same month, Brother Michael T. Nelson, second counselor in the Young Men General Presidency, and Brother Gabriel W. Reed, second counselor in the Sunday School General Presidency, both general officers of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, visited the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica, holding meetings focused on the spiritual strengthening of youth and families. Through devotionals, training sessions, and special study videos of Come Follow Me in the Dominican Republic and Jamaica. To continue strengthening ties following the interfaith meeting held in February in Guyana in the month of June, a representation from the Caribbean Area Communications Department met with various religious representatives, including leaders of the Muslim community, interfaith affairs representatives from Guyana, among others.
Dear brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, be prepared at all times,
declared the Lord in doctrine and covenants. With this principle as a foundation and in collaboration with the Welfare Department, the campaign, Always Prepared, was launched. An initiative that raises awareness, instructs, and invites all members and friends of the Church to develop constant preparedness to face times of emergency with faith, wisdom, and obedience. Additionally, the content on social media reinforces the call to live in spiritual and temporal preparedness, in fidelity to the statutes set by the Lord. From June 7th to 14th, 2025, Elder Arnulfo Valenzuela of the Presidency of the 70 made a ministerial visit to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, where he presided over meetings with leaders, couples, young adults, and members of the Church. The visit included devotionals, trainings, recordings, and spiritually uplifting gatherings for the saints of the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Haiti, and Venezuela. With the purpose of strengthening ties with past participants of the BYU Religious Freedom Symposium, the communications and legal departments have been holding friendly meetings with different political, religious, and civil society leaders. During these first 6 months of the year 2025, we have seen how the work of the Lord advances with power and purpose throughout the Caribbean area. Each project, each campaign, each testimony, and each humanitarian action have been a manifestation of faith in motion. Thanks to the constant effort on digital channels, we have experienced a 39% growth in our social networks, adding more than 28,000 new followers who now receive inspiration, resources, and eternal principles from our official platforms. Additionally, more than 300 translation and interpretation projects have been completed in the 6 languages of the area, because the gospel of Jesus Christ knows no borders, and in the Caribbean, we continue forward, prepared at all times, strengthening each generation and bringing His light to all the children of God.